Okay, welcome to my next episode. This one, I'm just going to do a simple video on how I prime my miniatures. Now, obviously, there's more than one correct way of priming miniatures. This is just how I do it, and what I found works great for me. So as you can see, I have the miniatures mounted on 4 cups. I'm priming the Weequay Pirates because I want to prime these black. And so this way you'll be able to see, if it's fully primed and if there's any places that I missed and what I do when I do miss some of the more detailed areas as I'm priming. One of the reasons why I always mount these on cups is so that way I can handle them by just holding onto the cups and not touching the miniatures. And you'll see in just a minute. But as far as the priming spray, I personally use Army Painter. And I've tried multiple kinds of primers, and I've chosen this one because I find that it just goes on really smoothly. As I mentioned, I have these mounted on cups, and I'm just using Tiki Tack. You can pick up any Tiki Tack at any local store. And so what I do is just kind of ball it up a little bit and then press from underneath the cup with one hand while pressing down on the miniature with my other hand. So that way it's pretty firm on the cup. Okay, now I'm going to take the prime spray. You'll notice I'm just holding it maybe 4 or 5 inches away from the miniatures, about a 45-degree angle, and just kind of start aiming at the miniatures into the box. And then once I get done priming one, then by holding onto the cup, I can rotate them, and then I can prime the backside. While I'm using them, just any box. If you don't have a box, just go to a local grocery store. Usually their produce department will give you one. Cut off the flaps off the top and just spring in there. Another great thing about putting these on the cups is it gets them off of the ground, and so that way as I'm spraying, I'm not accidentally spraying on the outside of the box or on the ground. And again, just rotate them around. And you'll notice also I'm, for the most part, constantly moving the can around. I'm not just holding it still and then just spraying. This also helps, so you don't just hit one area and just oversaturate with spray on one spot. And I noticed that there's some detailed areas underneath, and another great reason for using a cup is I can hold it with the cup and just spray up underneath his arms and the other more detailed areas that I missed. Move the other miniatures out of the way so they don't get overspray. And again, spray underneath, and I'm just doing little spurts just to get underneath the more detailed areas underneath his arms and underneath his legs. That's basically it. I mean, obviously there's not one right way of doing this, but this is what I found works great for me. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and click the Patreon link below if you want to be a supporter. But other than that, thanks for watching. Happy painting.